Good morning. It is I, your irreverent unicorn, and I know it's been a few days since you've had my words of wisdom, and I do apologize for that. Life does happen, and you keep on moving on. So I thought for today, because it is going to be a few more days before I'm able to get back on a regular schedule, that I would give you the trifecta all in one day. So today is Memorial Day, and it is not a day to thank veterans, but to give remembrance for those that have passed. So depending on what your family situation is with the military, I hope that you are able to spend time with those that you love and are able to remember those who are no longer able to be with us. So we've got the last week of May upon us, and June is knocking on the door, and that means it's, if you're in Los Angeles, time for June gloom. Our summer doesn't start really until probably July, when the weather and the sun looks the way it does on TV. So I'm gonna just do some pullings to get you set for this week and get your mind geared up towards June. So let's start with a word. So what's a good word to end May and enter into June? What's a good word? What's a good word? What's a word that can really resonate with people watching today? All right. What is up? We got abundance again, and you are too far away to see it. It says abundance. I will take a picture of this because we got abundance again. What are the odds? Like, there's 40 some odd words in here, and we keep pulling abundance. That is amazing. You saw it. It was a completely random draw. All right, so that's awesome. Abundance, my friends, abundance. All right. Oh, well, personal growth and patience popped up again, but I think that's because they were on top. Although, apparently, we need to think about our personal growth and our patience. Wow. All right. Universe, I hear you. I hear you. I am going to have patience with myself on this journey towards abundance. It's amazing, you know? I mean, whether you believe in serendipity or not, whether you believe in the woo-woo, it is interesting. I'm sure some mathematician could tell me why things pop up the way they do, but I tend to believe that the universe does work in mysterious ways. So patience, personal growth, and abundance. All right, my unicorns. Let's mix this up. Like, I'm almost afraid of you watching me mix this up, but I'm afraid we're going to get the same cards again. All right, here we go. This is the card. This is the card. It's authenticity. I like that. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it. But at least they know it because I've said it. And that's better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. Ooh, authenticity and abundance, you know? I mean, those are pretty powerful words together because, you know, a lot of times people say, well, if you do what you love, then, you know, you'll never work a day in your life. And depending on how you look at that, a lot of people think, well, you know, then I don't love what I'm doing because I'm broke and, you know, why am I always working? And that's not what it is. You know, your opinion on work definitely needs to change. And I think that when you are being authentic, when you're being in your true self, which is hard, I'll be the first person to tell you, it is hard to be your true self these days. But you will get an abundance. And I know a lot of times we think abundance in terms of monetary compensation. That is something that I work with all the time, struggling with. I'm like, why am I not successful? I don't have all this money, but I have wonderful friends. I have a roof over my head, and it's not to say that I have to be satisfied with having less than, but it's having a shift in what you think success means and making sure I'm not getting the cards that I don't need. I am very abundant. Right now I have an abundance of bills, but I am not focusing on that. I'm focusing on the fact that I have an abundance of people who care about me. I have an abundance of laughter, and you know, as I am becoming more and more authentic to who I really am, life is amazing. So, all right, those are some great words. I'm really digging this today. So, what does the rebel duck have to say to all of this? Ending of May, going into June. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay, this card just wants to come out. We've had this one before. I'm going to pull another one because I'm not happy with that card and I don't know why. Well, you know what? I guess it came out for a reason. Let's pull this one. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so we got two cards from the Rebel deck today, and the one that we got, because apparently we get a lot of repeats here. Believe what you see, face reality, or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Interesting. So if you're being authentic, that means you are living in the here and now. You're being yourself, and you believe what you see. So if you see yourself in the mirror, you know, like, oh, I'm not perfect. You know what? You're right. You're not perfect, but you are you, and there's no one else like you, and that's amazing. You know, I don't know how your May has been, but it's time to, there's a lot of owning up and being who you are. I know that that's been a theme. There's been a whole lot of themes. Connecting with people, having patience with yourself on this journey, because the month is ending and we're starting anew, and you can always start new every day. You know, what happened in the past was yesterday. Today is the present, so open it up and live it. You know, and choose bravely. It is, sometimes it's good to live in la la land because sometimes you just need to just chill out, and other times you need to face reality and own up to the things that you need to do, no matter how scary they are. You know, I've had to call some people I didn't want to call and deal with things, but you know what, when I made the calls, when I sent the emails, it was not nearly as terrible as I thought it would be. You know, life is not always fun and games. It's not always easy, but that's why it's life. The other one that we got was ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. What's that about? What's that about? So, right here I could plug my life coaching business. I am a professional life coach, and if you work with me, I will be your cheerleader. I will also be that person who's like, did you do the thing you said you were going to do? I will check up on you. I will check in on you. I will cheer you along. I will help you brainstorm. You know, there are times when, you know, going to prom, do I want the pink dress, do I want the red dress? If you can't make up your mind. But you know what? The internet is just like Google. There are millions of responses, and you eventually have to choose something for yourself. Or you can hire a professional, someone who knows what they're talking about. So that's interesting. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Something to think about as you end May and go into June. What do you need? What do you need help with? What do you struggle to make decisions about? Because again, the internet, hello unicorn. The internet is not necessarily your friend and won't necessarily steer you in the right direction. Unless they tell you they give you some ideas from professionals. Always seek professional advice, and I know sometimes that is not the cheapest way to go, but it's usually the best. So, as we close out this month and enter into the next one, I want you to think about all sorts of fun things. This is amazing. It's amazing. We got some old stuff, we got some new stuff, and I think spending some time this week working on mapping out where you want to go for June. You know, obviously take a look back at how May went, figure out where you want to go for June. In June, I actually will be launching a therapeutic art class that'll be focusing on mindfulness, and so that might be something that you want to look into. I will definitely keep you posted about all that. You can go to my website. I'm working on a blog about part of the process right now, and that should be up later on today, if not later on this week. So enjoy yourself, enjoy your week, and I look forward to talking with you soon.